I love this imagery of him just trying to reach back into those moments, but he can't. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, bro, dog. And that's the thing about realizing mistakes you make, is then you have to, once you have that self-awareness, it's great to be self-aware, but what they don't tell you is that the flip side of that, it's like ignorance is bliss. When you're more self-aware and emotionally intelligent, now you're conscious of the mistakes you made and things you could have done, you wish you would have changed. Now you know that you've changed for the better, but there's nothing you can do. And that's something I've been learning myself. So Eminem dropped a video for Sniffles for Somebody Save Me. And I thought it was good. I just didn't feel like it fit within the context of the album. And that's kind of the issue I was having with it. That was my main issue. So it was hard to enjoy it as much as I feel like I did listening to it separately after the album came out. Because then I felt like I liked it a lot. But I don't know. I just didn't, it didn't tie, because that's the last song on the album. It didn't tie everything together. It didn't tie that concept together at all. It felt disjointed, felt like it didn't belong there. It didn't feel like it was earned, if that makes sense. I feel like we could have tied that concept, the death of Slim Shady, we could have tied that off way better. So that's how I feel about the song within the context of the album. And that was my first initial reaction to it. So like if you go back and you watch my reaction to that album, I didn't have like a strong visceral reaction to it. I wasn't crying or anything. But since then I've listened to it individually on its own, and boy, does this get me emotional. It's a sad one. It's a tearjerker. I haven't cried to it yet. Maybe I will today. Maybe that's what happens. Eyes are already a little watery, so already because of these allergies, we're already off to a bad start. And what I was saying with the Big Sean Yes video that was done by Lyrical Lemonade that I reacted to, that you should go watch after this, the video can really enhance a song. A great video can really enhance the song and kind of direct you as a viewer into telling you what you're supposed to be feeling at this time. We'll see if this video can do the same thing. Who's it directed by? We don't know. Maybe we'll find out at the end. There'll be credits or something. Your Mac will go to sleep. Shut up. All right. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get it, guys.
Daddy?
Get butt in here when she gets...
Come eat!
I'm tired.
Just come eat!
Man, I'll be in there, man, I promise. Stop.
Well, wake up!
Shut the door.
Somebody save me.
Ooh, this concept. I love the concept. It's so beautiful. About just like a message for it's for the purpose of like after he passes, for them to listen to and replay. And ooh, it's like, it's a lot. It's very heavy. And then you got all this imagery here. Like it's a lot listening to the footage during the song. It's even more, ooh, with the actual footage. I'm assuming this is him like
another pill as I start the spiral. Message to my daughters, I don't even.
Oh, this is cool.
Father title. Haley, I'm so sorry. I know I wasn't there for your first guitar recital. Didn't walk you down the aisle. Missed the birth of your first child. Your first podcast looking down.
All right, man. All right. All right.
Sorry that
all
I
right.
chose drugs and put them apart.
Perfect.
Sorry that I.
So I wonder, okay, so what I was confused about during the album, was this like some like alternate reality where like he does pass away from the drugs? You know what I mean? Because at first I thought like, is he saying that he relapsed again? But then I remember him posting something fairly recently about his like 15th year of sobriety or something like that. I think it would have been his 14th, right? If he got sober. No, it would have been longer. It's like 15th year of sobriety or something like that. So I don't think he relapsed. I think this is some like alternate reality if he did pass away from drugs, if he didn't quit, you know, that type of thing.
Love you and love to give them all powder fuck to, and I love you more than a pill looking up to the ceiling from this floor on the wheel. Somebody say,
oh, we actually got Jelly Roll in here. That's dope. He killed this. Jelly Roll and M2.
Has been so long living in hell. They say
So I see they didn't get him on location to shoot with M, which is probably difficult. Who is that? Is that Proof? It looks like him, kind of. That just leaks from like the back of the head. Kind of like has the shaved head. Oh, that's sad. Like him just trying to be a part of their life, because it's like, I'm assuming that's what that imagery is supposed to be. Like, he wasn't there for certain parts of their life, and he's trying to now, but he can't. He just kind of has to figuratively watch, you know. But he's working, you know what I mean? He's putting food on the table. Did I miss it? Do I just keep missing it? Whatever.
Sorry that I missed you, Wait, Nate, I should just congratulate you.
This is brother.
Carter and Liam, look at you.
Can I drop these captions?
Sorry I left you. Sorry that I'll never get to. Hold a hug, my little nephews. Stevie, I'm sorry I missed you. Grow up and I didn't get to be the dad I wanted to be to you. Things I wanted to see you do.
Wait, who was that?
Grow up and I didn't get to be the dad.
Who was that?
Hold a hug, my little nephews. Stevie, I'm sorry.
Who's Stevie? Is that another one?
And I didn't get to be the dad I wanted to be to you. Things I wanted to see you do. This is my song from me to you. Sorry I gave up, but I'm just so defeated. God, what the fuck you want me to do?
Oh, this is. Oh. Oh, he's like yelling at himself. Oh my god. You can't see it, but I'm literally getting like chills watching it. Oh my god. Again, it's a lot easier to appreciate on its own, separate from the album, because you also have to think the album was very zany, silly, aggressive, very bar focused and stuff like that. This isn't that. This is very different tonally. So when you're in that mode, like as far as listening goes, and then you go into this, it's harder to appreciate it. But when you listen to it on its own, man, I'll cry right now.
I've been staring at the video of Haley almost daily, of her playing the guitar and hopes
Allergies.
that'll give me the power to, but the addict in me's a coward. He told me that I can't do it. Had a second chance, blew it. It's like I'm stuck inside an alternate reality, but I know alternate.
Sorry, I'm like going back and forth between screens. I'm just making sure it's still recording, because sometimes it'll stop recording the screen and that'll mess everything up.
As I fall further down in this deep, holding farther in the ground that I sink. As they lower me in my coffin, I feel the tears all falling down on my cheek.
I'm alone.
Man.
Baby, don't waste your time. I'm so damaged beyond repair.
Dang.
Life is shattered, my
Oh, he's pulling these acting skills out.
life is
It's a shame he didn't do any more movies after 8 Mile, except for like little cameos here and there. Like, what's it called? It's hilarious. Like the intro to the movie where they go to North Korea. What's it called? With James Franco and Seth Rogen. Think, brain. The interview. I gotta run that. After this, I'm running that last verse back for sure. Oh, it was tough. But yeah, it's a shame he hasn't done more movies after that, because he was a really good actor in that movie. But I think from what I heard, man. Oh, dang, this video is good. This is beautiful. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Okay, what I'm saying was,
And next to us,
Haley.
I'm gonna cry. That this video does. That took a toll on him, that shooting process of the movie, like, and that I don't know if it got him into a lot of different pills and stuff, or it caused some sleep issues, something like that. I remember hearing. Anyway, back to the video. This is kind of
and how old are
getting
you?
to me, not gonna lie.
You've been playing guitar for how long?
About 3 months.
better. Oh, that's dope. That's cool.
If you don't know what Arcade is,
Shut up.
you're in for a treat. It's a powerhouse of a plugin.
You go.
Absolutely incredible.
All right, I gotta run that last verse back. This is fire. This is also fire. This is my video.
Turn as proud as can be. Almost daily over playing the guitar in hopes maybe.
I love this imagery of him just trying to reach back into those moments, but he can't. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, bro, dog. And that's the thing about realizing mistakes you make, is then you have to, once you have that self-awareness, it's great to be self-aware, but what they don't tell you is that the flip side of that, it's like ignorance is bliss. When you're more self-aware and emotionally intelligent, now you're conscious of the mistakes you made and things you could have done, you wish you would have changed. Now you know that you've changed for the better, but there's nothing you can do. And that's something I've been learning myself. So this is kind of, it's just, boy, not with like the same issues, but just that concept, like with this video, that's why it's getting to me. Not necessarily with the musical concept of the pills and stuff, because like I haven't, that's why I stay away from any, I don't drink, smoke, pill, nothing. I don't do anything of that. But a lot of that has to do with, not him, but can you get off a second? With growing up listening to his music. He's a big part of why I stayed away from that stuff, was because by the time I was like in my formative years, 9, 10, you know, he was dropping recovery, and he was talking about his drug abuse and things like that and how the negative impact it had on him. So like it never was appealing to me because I had people like that to look up to. So honestly, he's probably is the reason why I don't, you know, partake. I'm really in my feelings right now. I gotta wrap this up because my computer's on 5%, but I want to listen to this one more time. I love this imagery, dog.
That'll give me the power to fight, but the addict in me's a coward. He told me that I can't do it. Had a second chance, blew it. It's like I'm stuck inside an alternate reality, but I know I'll turn it around and be
like I'm stuck in an alternate reality. So I think he is confirming that this song is just like an alternate reality type of thing.
able to walk her and Laney one day to the altar as proud as can be. Right now I'm just weak as I
also think what kind of hurt the impact of this track was because it felt like it was supposed to, like, it just feels like kind of what we already did on Revival, as far as like, why would you end Death of Some Shady with this when you ended Revival like that? It just didn't feel like it felt like it belonged more on Revival. It was like an alternate version of Castle and a Rose that he just had, and it was like, all right, I'll throw it on here. So I think it's a great song. I just feel like as far as within the context of the album, it could have been handled better. Like we could have segued into this better. We could have told the story better to segue into this type of song. Like if it felt like the songs with Slim Shady, like him killing Slim Shady, was more serious, so we could spend time with, hey, whatever the case was. Like if we had a song like that, you know, and then that led to this song or something like that. But it just felt very abrupt, because I feel like after Guilty Conscious 2, where he killed off Slim, it was kind of all over the place. With Head Honcho, then you had songs like this, then you had another serious song, then you had the song with Baby Tron and Big Sean. Oh, it was all great music. It just felt a little disjointed. Maybe I gotta listen to the music more. Maybe I'm not catching something I'm supposed to catch. But that's how I kind of felt about it, just as far as structure goes with the album. But on its own, dog,
fall further down in this deep
man.
hole and farther in the ground that I sink as they lower me in my coffin. I feel the tears all falling down on my cheek.
I'm a long call. Baby, don't waste your time on me. I'm so damaged beyond repair. Life is shattered, my hopes and my dreams. I'm a long call. Baby, don't
Man.
waste
All right, see, I want to see the comments. I'll tie some pulleys and like stuff.
my hopes and my dreams.
And next to us?
So I just saw this comment. It's like he made an album about inner fight, present self versus old self. It's just Eminem. But I wonder. Oh man, I don't know, because I see how it ties in with the concept of Death Slim Shady, like because Slim Shady consumed so much of his life, he wasn't able to spend time with him. So like the last song is him wishing he could have that time back. Again, I wish I just segued better into that creatively, but I think it is like a beautiful ending to the album. As far as like, so maybe it does tie everything up. I don't know. I still got to sit with the album more. I've listened to it 3 million times, but maybe I just got to listen to it more. And maybe one day it'll just click where it starts to make sense. Because that happens sometimes. You know, maybe I'm just not looking at it. It's like Sudoku. Sometimes you got to step away from it. You go back to it, and then you figure it out in like 2 seconds. You know, it's like that type of thing. But this is beautiful. The video is 10 out of 10. Yeah, Jelly Roll killed that. Yeah, he killed that. He went crazy. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up because my computer's about to die. But Jesus, bro, oh, man.